Hello again, this is the Waterman. I'm going to do one that's funny, and I was watching this show on TV that has where they're saying it in another language, and then they'll they'll interpret it in English. And a lot of times when they're putting the translation in there, they sound kind of silly, stupid. It's comical because they're trying to inflect emotions in it. And if you watch the people on there, it's kind of different. You know, you could think, now, are they really, when they're talking to one another, are they doing this, showing emotions? It's kind of like a disconnect between those translators, and they're kind of like stupid. Now, that's a lot like what I'm going to title this one. Okay? The Watering Man. Your carnal mind interprets the love of God. See, your carnal mind just red way of thinking. Antichrist thinking. It's enmity. It's directly opposed to you going towards and into God. It's interpreting God, going back to God and God's love as, you want to fight me. It's interpreting God's love as fear. You want to fight me. There's a disconnect between the interpretation of this carnal mind and that red sea, the seas of this thing, and the seas of going back to God. And it's it makes it duality. And when God's applying the pressures in your life, splitting that all the way down into the deepest parts, and there's down in there in the eye of the storm, that littlest, tiniest particle, tiniest ball. It's there's a green way and a red way, and your red way of thinking is interpreting the love of God, taking you back to safety. To the safe place, that S-O-A-Z, coming from soteria, salvation, or soteria, I think is the way they actually pronounce it. Soteria, salvation or deliverance from this thing, this messed up duality that we're all subjected to, not willingly but in hope. It's interpreting that, taking the way, the truth, and the life, Yahweh is salvation, Jesus, Jesus, right? Back to the safe place. It's interpreted over here as, you better fear God. And it's like putting it, you want to fight me. It's totally unintelligible. Hee-haw donkey language. Barking, yapping, mutt. Yogi bear. Boo, boo, boo. You better fear me. Fear God. Fear God. All the days of your life. It's interpretation. There's something lost in the interpretation. Just like in those movies. Come up there, Kung Fu movie. You want to fight? Fight me! Right? They might be kind of saying that. That's the way they're interpreting it. But man, that looks plumb silly. Like, what are these people? Do you come out here in your native language, speaking to another one, you're up, I want to fight. You want to fight me. And acted all, you kind of acted goofy. It'd be hard not to laugh. Much less feel like fighting. This thing, your carnal mind, wants you to believe that God's a messed up, mad scientist, wanting to fight, wanting to kill, wanting to throw every 97% of men, torment, be the bad, worse than Hitler, worse than the worst pedophile. Oh, he's terrible. Fight me. God's saying over here, be reasonable, sit my way, my child, calm down, flatline all this garbage, just woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Go through this funnel of correction, come all the way back to my still small voice. Be still, put a muzzle on that. Want to fight? Fight me! It's like having a seizure over here. About causing my neck to hurt. It's a daggone moron. Big old Joppa the Hutt over here. Not even talking and tells me, who told you could take up your bed and walk and go back to that safe place in God? Come over here and fight me. So there's something lost in this interpretation from your carnal mind. A whole lot lost. It's going directly opposite. It's enmity, directly opposed to you going ice. E-I-S. Two towards the end of God. It's death. This is the life. You're opposite. Turn into a 180-degree about face and forward march. 1, 2, 3. All the days of your life. Don't go 1, 2, 3 and go down your own crapper. So when your carnal mind's out there going, you want to fight God's the best of man scientists? I can't really do it enough, man. I'll make my throat sore. Fight me. No. This thing's interpreting it wrong. Your carnal mind, your non-spiritual mind, your good and bad is interpreting the love, taking you back to this safe place, to your true identity, God's giving you gratitude and the love, the racham, to love Him as He first loved you, and it's meeting. It's like nuclear fusion. And in this place where He's splitting this, you want to fight the interpretation of this idiot over here. Your own carnal mind, your own stupid thing, wants you to believe the lie. It's a thief, it's a robber, it's trying to keep you from going to God. This dumbass is not speaking in the right language. Hee-haw, hee-haw, hee-haw. It's always talking like that. Huh? You want to fight? Fight me! God's a monster! You better fear God! No, just revere God. Oh, and grow in that love and the gratitude. And let that grace shine from within you. So next time in your life, whenever you're saying, this is for me, and this thing's going, fight me! You got it right! Boom, boom! You better fight! Boom, boom! Stand in my poopy. It's your own poopy thinking. Good and evil. Give it up and come back to God. Who wants to be down in their own cesspool with hip waders on saying, man, I'm clean as all get out. You can trust me here. Eat some of this delicious hot dog right here. If you're in your right mind, come into the right mindedness of God, look at that, man. It's got poop. It's just nasty as nasty can get. You want me to eat that stuff? I can see, I can hear, I can smell, I can taste. Taste, touch, and smell it. I can see, hear, taste, touch, and smell that stuff. It's not good food. From in your own mind. And from whatever the circumstances outside, the people telling you this stuff, identify that red way. It's up. Fight me. And it's God telling you, be reasonable, sit my way, come home to me. Huh? He's wanting to give you back the desire of God, the passion and desire, not the organ thumos, not the violence and hatred. It is the organ thumos, but interpret it correctly. Passion, the intense passion and desire of God bring you back to His way of thinking, to this safe place. Not to this, what if I come out over here and spaz out on me? Right? Double-minded. It's like this, the one dude that's out there in outer space, trying to run, like Scooby-Doo and Shaggy, and they're going all over the place, up, down, sideways. They don't have no gravity, nothing of God to pull them back to God. They're out here floating around in their own bull crap, And that bullcrap's taking them down. God's taking you up. My wife's sitting there singing, "It's going down, your shit up, pop, pop." Right? You're seeing, hearing, taste, touch, and smell this log in your eye. Big old, wanna fight me. So have a great day. Let's interpret this right. What does a prophet do? It's not end time weather forecasting. Scare the pants right off of you and make you interpret that stuff like, God doesn't love you. He's saying, you want to fight? Fight me. Don't let that stuff retard your thinking. You're going to hee-haw on donkey. A court gesture. Come back to God and grow in greatness, in the greater order, in the love, the glory of God, the weighty, dense character of God. Oh my goodness. Amen, amen, amen. Sign on that contract. Don't make no contracts at all with this crazy, messed up thing. It's misinterpreting the love of God, the way, the truth, and the life to the love of God. Amen. Have a great day. Hit like, subscribe, tell people about the Waterman videos. Tell people about the truth of God. Oh my goodness. God is your exceeding great reward. He's not messed up. Don't interpret it with this. All your works and your efforts out here in this world. Have a great day. Bye-bye.